Alright, Shalom, Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the mighty Akim, Wakwathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. And today's lesson, I'm going to be going into this kind of a gripe that I have, a grievance, okay? And it's about everyone is following Jake, okay, or Jacob, whichever you want, because I'll get into it. So basically, ever since I was I guess smart enough or knowledgeable enough to go and shop by myself, or better yet, I got to a point when I was a teenager. I forgot what the exact age, but when I was a teenager, what happened was, when I went to the store, grocery store with my mom, I would be the one to say, okay, if you want to get this instead. Get this instead because of the conversions and stuff like that. This is better, it's cheaper, okay? And yeah, I was basically very knowledgeable on that, and I would help out, okay? And then it just got to a point where I would just go grocery shopping completely just by myself, or with my brother or sister, okay? And then I would look for all these different brands. Oh, what's the best thing here? What's this? What's the best milk? All this stuff like that, X, Y, and Z. Now, the thing that I noticed even way back then, all these years ago, okay, was the fact that a lot of times, okay, not a lot of times, no, every single time I would find something new, okay? I would find something cool, something good, something, I don't know, that's something that just, I guess, life-changing, in a minor sense, okay? Like one super good grocery or super useful thing, everybody would start flocking to it right after like the first 2 or 3 days of me getting it, okay? It never fails, okay? I wrote down so many different instances of this happening, okay? Now, recently, by the way, this has been happening for years, okay? So, first things first, I think I have pictures as well. Oh, okay. So, I'm not gonna lie, I don't recommend it, but at the same time, um, I have to be honest and tell you what I was buying. Okay, so there's one thing. Okay, I forgot the brand name, but it's this chicken thing. Okay, it's some chicken you just stick in the oven to cook and whatnot, which I don't recommend eating all the time. I guess sometimes you can, it's fine, but for the most part, I highly recommend Israel you cook your own food. I think it's a lot better, and I'm pretty sure you save money by cooking rather than, going out to restaurants or just buying oven food or whatever. Okay. Next, so that's the first. That was one instance. Another instance was silk almond milk. Okay, so I stopped drinking because my brother, he told me, hey, stop drinking regular milk, drink almond milk instead. I said, okay, sure, bet. I don't even like milk in the first place, so I don't even care. All right, so I made the switch, but then for some reason, the before, the almond milk was $4 or something like that, or less. I'm pretty sure it was less. Okay, and then okay, yeah, inflation rises up the price. Understandable. But then now you have the price shooting up to fucking $5. Okay? Now, on top of that, they have sales for the silk almond milk, and people are buying that, yes, still. And then for me, I literally just I just take a quick second, turn my head, like not even like a 360 or whatever. I just turn my head a little bit, right next to the silk almond milk, and I see, wait, this is another milk that is the the exact same thing for a lower price. Oh, right here, I do have pictures. Oh, I do not have a picture of the right one. So this is the, let me turn up brightness. So this is the chicken that I was getting, and they don't have it anymore. This is the silk, if I can, all right. This is the smaller one though. I should have gotten a bigger picture. I'm going to see if I have a bigger picture. The picture of the bigger ones. But basically, they're selling the big versions of those for like almost if not 5.80, 5.99 or something like that. It's 6.99, 4.99 or 5.99. Slovakia, all right. And they rose the price on that. But then if you go to the other one, the other version, which I'm trying to see if I can find the picture of it. I'm pretty sure I sent it to someone. Nope, I do not have it. Of course not. All right, but basically, the big one is 4.99 or 5.99 or 5.50, 79, whatever the fuck. Okay, and the thing about that is, the same brand, the exact same brand with the exact same size, the exact same thing, everything. All right, it is literally the exact same thing, but it's cheaper. So because we not like I was just getting whatever my brother did. I wasn't even actually looking at, or actually fully caring about what brand it was, and I was getting it, and then all of a sudden now they're raising the price on the silk only, but they're not raising the price on the other ones. Okay, so that's just making me think like what the fuck is going on? Like these people are. I always felt like people would specifically look at, okay, what am I getting? Okay, let's go copy what he's doing. Let's go take his thing. Okay, like get off my dick. Like what is wrong with these people? Oh, perfect. Call on me about Shai. I did write a lot, two more examples down. Okay, so a few months ago, I started buying garlic bread. Okay, so before I would buy garlic bread, that shit would always be full. All right, the garlic bread there would always be garlic bread every time I go there. But now, just yesterday when I went to the store, all they had was one garlic bread left of the exact brand that I bought, and again, like it's just that, like, okay, well, because this nigga is taking it, let's go get it. Like what the fuck? Like this stuff was absolutely insane to me. Okay, and lastly, okay, the last example I can remember, all right, is when I'm driving to and this has happened multiple times, not just one, but the most recent one that I do remember. Okay, I would take okay. Normally, you take the main roads in order to get home or whatever after work, school, whatever. All right. For me, back then and even recently now, I found a super fast route, easy. No one took it. okay? And then I was like the only car amongst a few cars that was taking it, okay? And then it was just a quick ride home. It was like, oh, a 20-minute ride. It's like a 30 to 40-minute ride turned into a 25-minute drive, okay? And that would be it. But then when I started taking it after a few days, then everyone is fucking taking that route. Like everyone is there. Like it's full now, and it's not even. And like I'm literally trying to tell you, like it was a normal day. It's not no. Oh, this maybe it was rush hour. Maybe it was this. Maybe it was that. No, it is specifically. I'm telling you that no one took that route. No one did cared about these other things until I went there. I promise you. Okay, I promise you. And this is the type of stuff that just gets on my nerves. Okay, because I've never liked it when people would be all up and fucking copying me. Okay, even when I was a kid, I don't like copying people. I don't like people copying me. Like I always say, be unique, do your own thing, choose your own path, all this shit. I would always say that. And these people are dick riding me and trying to steal my shit. If I find something on my own, get off my dick. Go find another route. I can tell you there are at least like three, I'm pretty sure at least three different routes for the instance I was talking about. The most recent one, okay? There are three different routes, and now the route that I took, that I found, is now crowded as fuck, okay? And then on top of that, the other route. And the reason why I say this is because I did a video, okay, about NPCs. It honestly does feel like I don't even know how to say it, because it really does sound stupid, but in all honesty, like there's no real explanation to it. Like why is it that like it feels like I don't know, like there's a hole in the programming over here, so let's go do this, that, and the third to fuck up the elect. Let's go fuck up the Jacob and all this stuff like that. Like it really gets on my nerves, and it makes me annoyed, more annoyed than I already am living in Babylon. All right, but of course, I want to get into these scriptures as well, and to actually talk a bit more on, I guess why this is happening. Okay, Isaiah chapter 49, verse 6. And he said, "It is a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant to raise up the tribes of Jacob, and to restore the preserved of Israel. I will also give thee for a light to the Gentiles, that thou mayest be my salvation unto the end of the earth." Okay, so the thing is, we are a light to the Gentiles. We are basically going to be leading the Gentiles, leading the heathens, all right, into the right path, into how to live their lives. Okay, we are the standard that they need to follow. All right, it's plain as that. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Still, I'm personally pissed off at this. I don't like getting inconvenienced. All right, these people are straight up inconveniencing me by taking all the shit that I want to get at the store. All right, they're getting in the way, making me have to drive longer than I have to. All right, always being trapped. Like what the? There doesn't always need to be traffic. Whatever, but like petty grievances, but a grievance no less. Okay. Matthew chapter 5, verse 13, "Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost his savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden underfoot of men. Okay, let me get this. Actually, let me read some points that I had written down. Okay, because the thing is, a lot of stuff that I'm going to, like, the salt of the earth. Okay, we are the salt of the earth. We are the best. We are the I guess most spectacular of all the nations. Okay, yes, but you know, they think they see Jake and they say, okay, this is basically the optimal thing. This is the best thing to do, even though they hate us. Okay, and that's the reality of it. All right. Let me read these points right quick. So basically, yeah. I want to say primarily Esau. I was drawing a blank on his name. Right quick. Let me get this. If I can get Hebrews chapter 12. Is it 12? I don't think it's 12. Hebrews chapter 12. It is 12, verse 16. And was that 12 or I didn't see it? Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. So Esau is a profane person. Profane basically meaning unsacred. Okay, so there's no spirituality in Esau. And the thing about that is, there's no guidance. Okay, Esau doesn't have anything that guides him to making proper and more informed decisions. Okay, when they don't have just base knowledge on, what's right, what's wrong, what you have to take a left, take a right, or whatever, then when you go against give me a second. Alright, slacky about that. As I was saying, so Esau doesn't have any guidance. Okay, so because of that, when they see us doing something, they just copy, say, okay, well, they have the guidance of YAHAWASHI and YAHAWASHI, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna copy them because, hey, they must know, right? They must know something, right, that we don't. Especially when I'm making a very educated and I look like I know what I'm doing. Because when I go Slakia, not to puff myself up, but I do know for the most part what I'm doing. Okay, even when I'm testing something new or buying something new for the first time, I'm pretty informed on what to get and what I am getting. I only say that in comparison to the average person. So compared to the average person, yes, I'm very informed, but I'm not a fucking genius or anything like that. Okay, I'm not fucking whatever. Okay, but I'm just more informed than the average person. Okay, and that's basic, and that is honestly all that it is. Okay, that's honestly all that it is. It's not a matter of, oh, like this person is a celebrity, they know what they're doing. Oh, this person is rich. Oh, this person is that. No, but we're going to get into that because there's also instances of people just following Jake because he's a celebrity. Okay, one example is Lil Nas X. Okay, Lil Nas X has been, just rappers in general that talk about drugs, thug life, and stuff like that. Okay, and that sets a standard for our people in order to kill each other. But there's also the standard of someone like Lil Nas X who promotes, the gay lifestyle and whatnot. Okay, that is trying to influence people. Okay, and of course, they use Jake because, again, I said it multiple times in, I think, many different videos, across many different videos, that I honestly believe that Lil Nas X is not gay, and people have said that they either think or they know that he's not gay. He's faking it just because the higher ups are telling him, hey, you have to be gay if you want to be famous and whatnot. All right, so yeah, he's really just pushing an agenda, all right? Which the agenda is get people to, want to be gay and flourish in that, gay lifestyle and whatnot. All right. Next is um yeah, I already talked about this, but yeah, basically, um when I try something and say, oh yeah, this is gonna be my new regular buy, or oh, this is gonna be my new regular route, this is my new stuff because it's better. I see the results, I see the comparison and how it's better. Okay, and then all of a sudden everyone is following along. All right. So now, um, okay, and anyway, so yeah, basically, another thing that also ties into it is how Jake, okay, Jake, Israel, Jacob, me, for example, when I go to the store and people are buying the stuff that I buy, okay, that's basically creating a demand for said things, okay? So because of that, then now there's a demand for it, and they have freaking sales on the stuff that I have been getting, okay? And on top of that, they also raise the price on the things that I have been getting specifically, okay? They are picking and choosing, okay, what I'm not saying that's literally what they're doing for me. I'm just saying that that's what it feels like. On top of the fact that they are also doing that for literal celebrities like Lil Nas X that are making people. They're making Lil Nas X out in the forefront. Everyone loving him, and then well, I know some people don't like him, but basically putting him out in the forefront, and then as a result, people are the whatever I don't know whatever stuff that he promotes. I guess being gay is now in demand. Okay, especially with kids, it's just terrible. Okay, this is definitely what Esau is intentionally doing with these wicked traditions and death styles. Lil Nas X is an example where they have Jake act a certain way to publicize and make people love a certain thing or make it cool to get people on it. Also, with the jab as well. Okay. Yeah. Also with the jab, because you know what you know. Remember you heard we heard. Okay, it is literally there. Even on those fact checking websites, you can go to it. He is still literally says we have to get the blacks facts first. Oh fuck! I forgot I said that shit. I'm gonna edit this video. We have to get the blacks jabbed first. Okay? He literally said that. There's literally no denying it. There's literally no denying it. All right? That is a fact. That's a fact. All right? And after they get them to follow through with it first, then just everyone else is gonna follow along, and they know that. They know that. Okay? That's just the fucking that's just how things have been going. Okay? Jake is the standard. Jake sets the standard for everything. Okay? Hebrews chapter 13, verse 9. Be not carried about with diverse and strange doctrines, for it is a good thing that the heart be established with grace, not with meats, which have not profited them that have occupied therein. Okay? So, okay, I actually don't know why I had that in there. It's strange. Maybe there's some context with some other scriptures, precepts I have. Let me get these first. Matthew 24, verse 24. Oh, perfect. Oh, I see now. So basically, it also ties into different false prophets. Okay, so Matthew 24, verse 24. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Okay, so now the elect won't be deceived, but the masses will. Okay, Jake will, as in 2/3. The Edomite masses, the heathen masses, all of them, they are going to be deceived, but Israel won't. The elect won't. Okay, and that's the thing. There's going to be a bunch of people like what they did. I think ISUPK, they went and did like a publicity stunt where they went and got jabbed. I think like week 1 or whatever. Like it was like super early, and they were basically saying, "Hey, oh yeah, everyone, all you guys come on down. It's fine. Everything's good. All right." Like it was like super, honestly super, like it kind of felt like they were like paid to do that. Like that was so weird. Like why would you fight so hard to disprove other camps rather than be cautious about Esau, especially after like the Tuskegee experiment. Like that type of stuff is just like that's just wicked and just dumb. Like they really just went out and did that. That's like I don't even like what is their damage, honestly. Anyway, moving on. 2 Thessalonians, if I can find that. Chapter 2, verse 11. And for this cause Yahweh shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. Okay, so these people that are going to be deceived, they are going to be under a strong delusion. Yahweh shall put them under a strong delusion. Okay, they can't. Slovakia. I don't know, that car was weird, acting weird. Anyway, they can't. They're going to be under a strong delusion, and they're not going to be able to recognize that, hey, this, even with all the evidence that's out there, they're still not going to be able to recognize, hey, this is a trap, or this is wrong, this is not the right thing to think, this is not the right thing to do. Okay, and hey, if you are caught under that, then there's just like that's it. Like you're done for. Okay, if the Lord blinded you, then there's nothing else for you to do. You're just over. You're done for. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 9. Be not carried about with diverse and strange doctrines, for it is a good thing that the heart be established with grace, not with meats, which have not profited them that have been occupied therein. Now, what has profited us, okay, has been the faith of Yahawadah Shem Yahawashi, our faith in Yahawadah Shem Yahawashi, okay, and we can see that clearly in with the jab, okay. For those that didn't take it, okay, we made it through. Is that not a sign? Is that not proof of Yahweh Shem Yahawashi looking after his people? Like it's literally that simple. Okay, the Lord's going to take care of his people. All right, we should be trusting the Lord no matter what, no matter how bad things get. All right, call Yahweh Shem Yahawashi. I'm a testimony to that. Okay, and many other brothers are too. They didn't take the jab and they're still good. They're not homeless or anything like that. Okay, they're not suffering, and they lifted up most, if not all, the restrictions. As a matter of fact, they lifted up all the restrictions. I don't even know of a place that still has restrictions. Okay, it's that easy. Have faith and trust in Yahweh Shem Yahawashi. All right, but in conclusion, when the time comes, people are going to be looking to follow Jake, especially during Jacob's trouble. When Jacob's trouble hits, when Bema camps and whatnot. Hey, as a matter of fact, this reminds me of a dream a brother had, where it was me, him, I think, and our family, okay. And what happened was, like, we were in like a jail cell with a bunch of other like random people. There's a mixed multitude, freaking Edomites, other heathens, Israelites and whatnot, and everyone was scared except for our family. We were the only ones that were not afraid. And then I forgot how he did it, but what he said happened. Basically, we were managed to open the gates and then just walk right out, and everyone was all good. Like, we were all Gucci. Everyone, they were following us. We weren't trying to say, hey, you guys, if you guys want to come with us, you can come with us. We just said, we were just like, okay, well, we just open the door. We'll leave it here. If you guys want to go out, you can, whatever. But we didn't say that. We just, got out, left the door open, and then we went on our way. And then everyone else followed. Okay, that's the spirit called YAHAWASHI that he had that dream. And I still remember that dream. Okay, it's a good ass dream. All right, but that's basically it. These people, especially these Edomites primarily, they have no spirituality. They have no light to guide them. Okay, we have YAHAWASHI to guide us, and that's why we're going to be taken care of, especially if we have faith unto death that the Lord's going to take care of us. Okay, but with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, Ba'Hashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'Hashem, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and with that, I want to say shalom.